Prince Harry look-alike guy, again his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine, Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, 7 twos on that one. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in their precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination. That one's got GK on it, can see Carey skips for details. 23, Nomad Deranged Insane. Demon Possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. Can see Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde toast plain clothes lover. Not true detective for details. Norfolk Bacon SS. Windsor Gestapo. Certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Fareham Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Whom collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar Pants on Fire, and as always, No Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. There is a Skoda over there with 17 on it, and police surrounding my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, but certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. No nut in a Hitcham beach hut, 7 miles from Sandringham, Norfolk coast. Again, police surrounding my frame fixed Skoda, calling for backup. Nicely setting me up as the Black Cat, copycat. Black Cat of Burston, son of Sam. Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, really don't think so. And there's a very good watch, the ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder in a beach hut, but the man who was set up as the Stock and Strangler serial killer, it's not him at all, it's his aristocracy boss who is committing the murders. So they all nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy, all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. Again, see Prince Harry the spare for details. And as always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. Loud and clear. So Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. Pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats in this Norfolk, UK. So, no Breaking Bad, gun runner, drug dealer, woman beater, hoax bomb sender, this post office, no serial fire starter here. No Blitz Limey, MP GP cop, ex-wife killer, can see MP knobhead S Bacon for details, number 10. Could have seen the Druid May Queen, Dickhead and Co. at Scotland Yard. The Cressida Dick did get the sack, did get dicked off, and you could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now departed, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Sachs Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big-wig know-alls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I certainly disappear before they come for me. I do move around a lot anyhow. Say Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. They do live and they are here, plenty of hosts in high places, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. And that's a good film, Glass. There are plenty of superheroes exposing the supervillains, the high crimes, the monster lies and the cover-ups, especially concerning the last 5 years. And again, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Yeshua. Again, I really don't think so. In their big precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fixed assassination. Black Range Rover had 23 on it. And there's a very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23. But as always, no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. And they will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus, turned the reins in this recently. Haven't seen it in more recent times, may have changed vehicles. Plenty of guns for hire. Always those who'll do other people's dirty work, and others who'll do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. 21 on that one. There's a very good crime drama, The Suspect. And they say you try and frame, fix and clamp a great big suspect. Sutcliffe, Sandringham serial killer beard on me, but it will not fit. And in the crime drama Suspect, there was a lad, number 21, was very special to him, as his dad drove a number 21 bus who was falsely subbed as a paedophile. His dad then committed suicide and blew himself up. So him and his brother, who was a plumber, they took revenge on everyone who had played a part in their dad's demise, but there's no body parts or explosives. In the Dismason Council, White Lodge, Rackham's Bathroom, Adam Scolden, Peacock Plumbing. And that's a good find, the one over there. There's a blue Mondeo, Steve Wright, riding round Ipswich in a blue Mondeo, 5 girls murdered. May have been involved in the Ringland murders also in Norwich. But no Sutcliffe, Steve Wright. Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer here, Clockwork Orange. Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, certainly wasn't me. But all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. No Purple Guy, serial killer here. Purple Guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series, but this is not a cartoon or a comic. That is real life, high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixes switches. Monster Lies and Bogus Diagnoses, and certainly not mine. 7 Monster Lies, 7 Bogus Diagnoses in their precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fixed assassination. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. That really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak knowles, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, they'll certainly disappear before they come for me. And you can see Parish Fields, not so healthy centre, Dislawns medical health care practice, no Dislaw merman here. Can see Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Hume, McCarthy, Dr. Pantasi for details. Again, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk, UK. I'm up here today. Steph's got to have a leg injection. Like I say, it's been a very rough year for her, going through breast cancer, chemotherapy, radiotherapy. Then they did run into complications, and the chemotherapy has damaged her organs and scarred up her lungs, so she's got difficulty with her breathing. And her legs are not very good. Blackouts and dizzy smells and did have a stroke also recently, so it's been a really tough time for her. But again, even Steph and her entourage, Jojo and co, Mary and Jerry, AJ and John, Jackie and Michael, Chris, Darren and co, Cancy, Matt Johnson, Shannon and Jordan, Mr. Ronnie, all full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. Again, as always, those who are closest to you are the ones setting you up. Same with Brian Numbnuts Goodman, Fort Elaborate Close Dis, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in Dis. Who wanted to be Kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination. Posting all over social media, the big Dis Facebook groups, not only claiming I am the big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it, no one else can, only he can, according to Brian Numbnuts Goodman. Again, wanting to be centre stage, Kingpin, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination. Also claiming the Polish would kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. Over 700 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans at the time. So they believe that big monster lie that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European girl. And you certainly would be brain bred dead. They would avenge her blood. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this. I was working with some at the time, Daniel and co, who did ask me about it, so I was able to put them in the picture. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. No Black Panther. Serial killer here, no Black Wizard here in a Volvo state. It's a black Volvo just pulled in behind me. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman also thinks he's the #1 poker player in this, but along with everyone else, he doesn't have a royal flush. He's got sip, 0, silch, nil, a whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, monster bluff. Whereas I do have 4 aces, the winning hand, all online for the world to see free. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So very much like the film, The Final Gal, Rich Boys Loft Party, hunting young girls for blood sport. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And there's a full moon tomorrow night. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Again now, high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine, human hunting pies. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, red dragons. And again, cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Southwold, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District, certainly will pay to make you disappear. Set you up as a Black Panther, serial killer on the loose, a big cat, to be hunted, box caged, assassinated, disappeared, one way or another. And again, a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, all delivered by Dis Post Office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers, and they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. There was a postie over there, pulled up in a post van just out of sight by the red car. So no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, Woolly Hat, Serial Killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, so local Nazis. And the one you always have to watch, you do get free transport to the Norfolk Bacon SS Pork Farm, Dr. Death's Black SS Pigsty Maze, which is full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis, lethal injections, again a very deadly serial killer virus. They will bury you alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole where all the monsters are, but no monster here. So, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig gnolls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. I did watch The Box last night. It was quite an interesting watch. I don't know if you would press the button for £1 million if that meant the death of somebody else. And again, Norfolk coppers, they're precision engineered, black box, serial killer, frame, fixed assassination, no disc shooter here, no blitz limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer, no Luke Davison Plymouth, the Plymouth shooter, Terminator, you will not see me walking around terminating anyone. I'm only armed with the truth, and it is all online for the world to see free. If you Google Johnny Botwright, despite many social media accounts burned down, 77 social media accounts burned down for exposing a precision engineered black box serial killer frame fixed assassination sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. Good film also, The Illusionist and Prestige. And a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And again, all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. And certainly not mine, and that is another Mondeo there. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, certainly it's time to follow your golden compass. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend.